Okay, so this is a factoring tutorial video. So if you need the practice on factoring, watch this one. Now, a lot of these factoring problems are actually harder than what you need to know, but the process is the same. So I'm gonna do all 20. You don't have to watch all of it, just do enough. And then this packet that I posted on the website, it has 60 more problems, so you can practice more. Okay, so let's start with number 1. All right, so you have to find all the factors of the first and last terms. So this is 3 and 3, and this is 2 and 5, right? So now you're using all these numbers, you have to find the two numbers that add to negative 33. Now this is positive and this is negative. That means that both numbers are going to be negative, right? Negative times negative is plus. So you have to look for the two numbers that actually add up to 33. So first you can try 9 and 10. That's 19, so that doesn't work. You can do 18 and 5, and that is 23, so that doesn't work. You can try 15 and 6, and 6 doesn't work. So you can try, so this is 10 times 3 is 30 and 3. So 30 and 3 is going to work. So then you rewrite this as 30x minus 3x plus 10. Now you see that this equation and this equation are the same, right? Because negative 30x minus 3x is going to be negative 33x. So now you can factor by grouping. You look at these two groups. It always works. Even this is flipped, it works. Okay? Well, I actually probably should show you that it works. So if you order it this way, you can factor 3x out of this, then you get the 3x left, because 3x times 3x is 9x squared, minus, you gotta take 3x out of them, that you get 10. And then from here, you want to get the same thing here in the parentheses, so you're going to factor minus 1 now. Then you get the 3x minus 10. So now that these things are the same, you can factor these two out of this. So you get the 3x minus 10, and what's left is 3x minus 1. Now, a lot of people confusing this step, so I'm going to show you how this works. I call it the 3x minus 10 equal y. Okay, so I'm going to replace it, then you will see it. Okay, so 3x times y minus 1 y. I just replace this with y. Now, these are both multiplied by y, so you can factor y out, right? And then what's left is 3x minus 1, right? Or maybe it's better, easier for you to see if I do 3xy minus y. These are the same thing, right? This and this are the same thing. You can factor y out and to get to here, right? Now y was this, so you can replace it back to 3x minus 10 and 3x minus 1, which is what I have here. Okay, so now that you understand the logic, when you see this, you can factor these out, and what's left is 3x minus 1. That's why you put it in here. Okay, so now you are done with factoring for this problem. Now I show you what happens if you flip this order. So 9x squared minus 3x minus 30x plus 10. Okay, so you rewrote it this way. Now you can still factor out 3x from the first term, right? So that's x minus 1. And now you want x minus 1 in here. So you're going to factor minus 3 out. Then, minus 3x minus 10. Sorry. 10. And then you get the 3x minus 1. Right? The 3 minus 10 times 3x is minus 30x, and the minus 10 minus 1 is 10. So now what's left is here. So 3x minus 10 and x minus 1 I'm sorry, 3x minus 1. This is 3x, that's why. The 9x squared, 3x and 3x, 9x squared. So 3x minus 1, 3x minus 1, that's what's left. And it's the same as this. See? So it didn't matter what order you put it in there, you can still get there. Okay, so that was 1. Okay, number 2. Now, look at this one. This is trinomial. Binomial. There are 2 terms connected with plus. This is trinomial, right? There's a square term, x term, and then a constant. There is no constant here. Okay, so you don't need to complete a square, because we are not trying to make them into a square, and you can't complete a square when there is no equal something the other side. We don't know what these equal to, so you're not completing the square for this one. Completing square only works when you have the number on the other side. Well, actually that's not true, but this is just factoring. It's not completing square. So in this case you just have to factor the common factors. So there's a 2r in here, and then there's a 2r in here. So you just 2r, and then you get the 3r, because 2r times 3r is 6r squared, plus 2r, so that's a 7. And you're done. You factored already. You don't have to do anything more. That's done. Okay? The same thing here. You can factor 3p out from this one. This is binomial. So that's a 3p, and then 3p plus 4, and you're done. This one, the same thing. You gotta factor out, 10b. So what's left is b plus 9. Okay? Now this one's a trinomial. So now this one you have to do what we did in 1. Okay, so the 6 is 2 and 3. And 10 is 2 and 5. So those are the factors we have to deal with, and we have to make it to 61. Now, if you multiply all these, that's 60, right? 2, 3, that's 6, and that's 10, that's 60. And you can always add factor 1, right? Because multiplying by one number doesn't change. I want to make it to 61. So this is a 60 and 1 situation here, and they are both negative. So you rewrite it 6x squared minus 60x minus x plus 10, right? So that's minus 61x. So 6x, factor that out, and what's left is x minus 10, and that's already there. Actually, you want to factor minus 1 out, and then x minus 10. So 6x minus 1 and x minus 10, and you're done. Okay? Alright, number 6. Alright, so the 9 is 3 and 3. 9 is 3 and 3. And 90, that's just to do the prime factorization here. So that's 2, 45, 3, 15, 3, and 5, right? So these are the factors. So you have to use all of them. So that's 3, 3, and 2 more 3s, and 2, and 5. Okay? And then you have to get to 91. So this is a situation where you kind of have to trial and error. But if you did the trial and error by the way that you know, like this, like 9x, and then you do x, and then trying to get there, it's going to take forever doing it this way. This way, it's a lot shorter to do a trial and error. And once you get the right combination, the rest is easy. Trust me, it's a lot quicker this way. Okay, so let's see, how do we get to 91? Let's try this and this. So 9 times 3 is 27, and that's 6 times 5, that's 30, so that's 57. So you have to be bigger than this. Okay, so you probably, let's try, usually if you do more numbers in one side and less numbers on the other side, number is going to be bigger. Okay, so let's add one more 3. So 27 times 3 is 21, and wait, 27 times 3. 85. No, 21, not what I'm doing. 21, 81, right? 81. And then this side, so this is 4 3s. What's left is 10, so 91. So it's 81 and 10. So that's 9p squared plus 81p plus 10p plus 90. Okay, so that equals that. Okay, so now you can factor 9p out and p plus 9. And then you gotta factor 10 out and then p plus 9. So now these are the same, so you can factor the 9p plus 10 out. And what's left is this, and you're done. Okay? All right, well, next is 7. 7 is binomial. So only thing you have to do is 8b out. So that's b minus 8, and you're done. Okay, 8 is trinomial, so you have to do factors. So that's 2 and 5. And this is 3 and 7, and this is negative, right? So then one of the number is going to be negative, so that means the difference is going to be 23, and the bigger number is going to have a plus because this is a plus. Okay, so how can we make this 23? Let's see. So this is 30, and that's 7. The difference is going to be 23, so that's it. And this is going to be positive, and then minus 7 because the bigger number is going to be positive. So that means this equals 10k squared plus 30k minus 7k minus 21. So 10k out, and then k plus 3, and you want to factor 7 out, so that's k plus 3, actually negative 7. So that's k plus 3, it's the same thing. So the 10k minus 7 times k plus 3. Okay, 8 is done. 9 is binomial, so you just take the 3x out. That is 2x plus 9. And this one you're going to take 4x out. So that's x plus 4. These are easy, huh? All right, Tom, that's trinomial. Let's try this one. Okay, so this one is 2 and 3 and 56. Let's do it over here. 2, 28, 2, 14, 2, and 7. So you got the 3 more 2s and the 7. And this is positive and this is negative, means the two numbers are going to be both negative, and then we are looking for the number that adds up to 55. All right, so let's try 3 and 3. So that's 6 plus 2. 6 times 2 is 12, and that's a 4, and 7 is 28, and that's not big enough because they add up to what? 30, 40. Okay, so let's try this and this. So that is 12 times 2 is 24, and that is 14. That's 38. The numbers got smaller. All right, let's try 6 times 7 is 42, right? Yeah, 42. And what's left is 8. That is 50. So that doesn't work. All right, so we tried this and this, and then we tried that. So let's try if I do let's try all this. So that's 6 times 8, right? 6, 2. If I multiply all this, that's 6 times 8. So that's 48 and 7. That's 55, right? Yeah, so that's it. So that's the number. So 6x squared minus 48x minus 7x plus 56. That's what you have to do. Oh, sorry, you couldn't see any of those things. All right, so I figured out that I have to multiply all this and then the other number was 7. Okay, so that's 48 and 7. So I rewrote it. Now you just group it. So 6x is going to factor out in x minus 8. And then minus 7 is going to factor out in x minus 8. And that's 6x minus 7, x minus 8, and you're done. Okay, so that's done. Let's do 12. 12 is also trinomial, so you gotta do 3, 3, and 80 is 2 and 40, 2 and 20, 2 and 10, 2 and 5. So you got the 3, 3, and then 4 2s, and then 1 5. And these are both positive, so we're looking for two numbers that add up to 54, and they're both positive, right? So let's just try this and this. So that's 9 times 4 is 36, right? And then 10 times 2 is 20, so that's 56. Oh, we are so close. Oh, what a shame. So let's try, what should we try? 3, 3, 5, and 4 2s maybe. So that's 15, that's 45, and that is that's 8, that's 16. Adds up, and we get to what? 61. So that doesn't work. Okay. What else can we do? 9 times 5 times 2 would be 90. That's too big. So we tried this, right, already? Have we tried this one in this combination? So that's 9 times 2 is 18, and that's 8 times 5, so that's 40. So that's 58, so that doesn't work. Okay. Okay, so we try 2 times 3, and that's 6. So let's do 3, 2, and 5. 3, 2, and 5, and then you have a 3, 2, 2, 2. So that is, 6, that's 30. And that's a 6 times 4, 24, and that's 54. So it's a 30 and 24. Okay, oh sorry, you couldn't see it. We're doing 12. So that is 9x squared plus 30x plus 24x plus 80. Now, these just have way too many factors, and then it takes too long, and it's not going to get this hard on the test, but I just want you to be able to do this. Like, these are situations where if you do by trial and error, like you start with 9 and 1 and 3 and 3 and then all these factors, it's gonna take too long if you do the way that you know it. So you have to do it this way. Okay, so then let's factor 3x out, and then you got the 3x plus 10, and this you can factor 8 out, and 3x plus 10. So that's 3x plus 8 and 3x plus 10. Okay, so that was 12. All right. Paper. Let's get a new paper. 8 more to go. All right. 13. All right. 3, 3. So now, I think you should stop the video maybe here and then do the rest on your own, because I'm going to show you how to do the rest. And all the 60 other problems that I have for practice, they're just solutions, okay? So you may want to, stop here and try the rest on your own and then watch. I think you've seen enough how to do it, hopefully. So 20 is 4 times 5, so that's 2, 2, and 5. Okay, and these are both positive, so we're looking for two numbers that are up to 36 and both positive. So let's try this and this. So that's a 10, 9, 18, that's 28, that doesn't work. So let's try this. That's a 4 and 9. That's 36 plus 5. 9 times 4. That doesn't work. So let's try 15. So let's do 3, 5, and then 3, 2, 2. So it's 15, 4, and 12. That's 27. So that doesn't work. Let's do 3, 3, 5, and 2, 2. So that is 9, 4, 9, 5, 45, and 4. That's too big. Okay, let's see. What can you do? We tried that. So how about 6? So 3 and 2, and then you got the 3, 2, and 5. That's 6, and 6 times 5 is 30, and that's 36. So it's a 6 and 30. Okay, so then 9n squared plus 6n plus 30n plus 20, right? So then you got the 3n in here. So 3n plus 2, and we get 10, right? 10 and 3n plus 2. So these are the same. So 3n plus 10 and 3n plus 2. Right, so 13's done. And 14. That's a 3, 3. 28 is 2, 14, 2, and 7. 2, 2, and 7. And that's negative, that's positive, so we're looking for 2 negative numbers. All right, and adds up to 67. So let's try this. That's 9 and 4 and 7. So that's 36 plus 7. Not quite enough. How about if we do this? So that's 21 times 4. That's 84. That's already too big. So let's see. How about 3 and 2, and then 3 and 2 and 7. So that's 6, and that's 6 times 7 is what? 42. And what I was trying to get to? 67. So no, that doesn't work. 28 times 9 plus 9 we already did. So something has to be bigger. And then so just leave 2, and then we do 3, 3, 2, and 7. That's 9. No, that's too big. How about 3, 3, 7, and 2 and 2. So that's a 4. And that's 9 and 7 is 63. And you got the 67. All right. So these are two numbers. Okay. So 9b squared plus 63b. Minus. Again, it's not going to get this hard. I'm just showing you all these problems so that you can practice. But you don't have to worry about doing something this many factors on the test. You probably get 4. These are 5 and it takes longer. Okay. Minus 4b. But you should be able to do it though. You should practice. It's just I don't want you to worry about having to do this on the test. Press 28. All right. So you get 7b out from here. And then you get, oh, no 7b, sorry. 3b. 3b and then 3b minus 21. And you get the 4 out of here. And then you get b plus 7. Oh, look at that. I left the 3 in there. I can get 9 now. That's what I was trying to do, not 7. 9. So this is b minus 7. See, it's the same now. Oh. You want minus 7. Yeah, this should be minus because I factored minus 4 out, right? Minus 4. So this should be minus. So now they are the same. So that's 9b minus 4 and b minus 7. and we are done with the 14. 6 to go. All right, this is the binomial. We like these ones. Okay, plus 9, and we're done. All right, trinomial, back to trinomial. Right. This is 2 and 5, and this is 3 and 5. Oh, so this is 4 factors only. So these are something that you may get on the test, because it's easier than having 5 factors. All right, so you have to add up to 30. Let's see. 6 times 5 is 30 plus 5. That's too big. 10 plus 15 is 25. 6, 25, 6 and 25 would work, right? Yeah. So 2 and 3 and 5 and 5. That's 6 and 25 is up to 31. So these are 2 numbers. Okay, so then 10x squared plus 6x plus 25x plus 15. You get 2x out, and then you get the 5x plus 3. And you can get 5 out, and then 5x plus 3. So 2x plus 5 and 5x plus 3, and you're done. Okay, right, next one. 3, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, so those are 6 factors. Okay, and then you want to get to 26. And since these are all positives, 2 positive numbers add up to 26. Let's try 8 and 18. Is it 26? Yeah, okay. So 9k squared plus 18k plus 8k plus 16. Right? So you can get 9k out of this. So you have k plus 2. And you can get 8 out of it, and k plus 2. So 9k plus 8 and k plus 2. And you are done with this one. All right, let's see. 18. Right, 3. This is 90 times 10. So that's a 3, 3, 2, and 5. That's 10, and that's 9. That's 90. All right. And this is negative, and this is positive. So that means one number is negative, one number is positive, and we're looking for difference to be 71. The bigger number is going to be the plus. The smaller number is going to be minus, because this is positive. Okay. So let's try 3, 3, 3, 3. That's 81. That's 9 and 9. That's 81. Minus 10 is 71. Ooh, we got lucky. We got it with first try. Right, so 9m squared plus 81m plus 10m minus 90. We're doing this one, 18. All right, so then you can get 9m out and m plus 9. And we can get 10 out and m. Did I get the signs wrong? Yeah, I did get the signs wrong. What did I say? The bigger one, so this should be negative. This is negative, right? So then 81 minus 10 is 71. So you're going to factor negative 10 out here. And so m plus 9. Okay? And so 9m minus 10 and m plus 9. And we are done with 18. 2 more to go. Oh, and this is binomial. Let's take 10n out, and then you get n minus 5. And you're done with this one. And here's the last one. All right. So 2, 5. This is 9 times 2. So 2 and 3 and 3. This is positive, this is negative. So we're looking for 2 negative numbers that add up to 49. All right, so let's try. How about this? So that's 4, 20, and 9. No cross. All right, 60 plus 3 doesn't work. Right, so then how about 2, 3, and 2, 5, 3? That's 6, and 30, that's 49. No. How about, yeah, this. 5, 3, and 3, and 2, and 2. This would give you 45, and this is give you 4, you get 49. All right, so here's the winner. Oh, I'm sorry, you couldn't see it again. Okay, so 45 and 4 are the winners. So 10x squared, and then this is negative, and this is positive, so they are both negative. So now 45x minus 4x plus 18. Okay. So you know that's actually a key point now. So if this is positive, we're looking for two numbers that add up to the middle number. If this is negative, then you're looking for two numbers whose difference is 71. You see what we have to do, right? It's just the practice. You have enough problem to practice. Okay. So this one you can get the 5x out, and then that's 2x minus 9. And you can do minus 2 and 2x minus 9. Okay, so then 5x minus 2 and 2x minus 9. And we are done.